What's that?
Who was it that brought you on campus?
You guys did. You asked me to come. Here I am. Okay.
Hey, Wally, I think you have a homophobia. Is there some kind of past homosexual?
No, I'm not homophobic. I may be homophobic, I may be commie-phobic. I am for decency and morality in this country. What I'm standing for, don't say bullshit. Do you want to hear where he stands? Do you want to hear the kind of scum that he is? When he was on my television show, I said, what do you think? Hold on. Yeah, I said to him, what do you think of the Bible? And he said, the Bible is the work of the devil. What do you think of that? That's where he stands.
The devil, because people like Wally George claim to be God. Let me tell you something. If Wally George is godly, you know damn well that God is.
Nobody says I'm God. Nobody claims to. There's only one God in heaven. But I can't believe that you can believe in God or any kind of higher being, because the people, what you're trying to do in this country is just what they're doing in godless Russia. You are passing on the same doctrine as the Soviet Union. They don't believe in God either. And for you to say the Bible is the work of the devil is the most blasphemous thing I've ever heard. And to me, you are a scum and do not deserve to be in this country.
Check it out. Look who's quoting the Bible. People like Jim Baker, people like Jimmy Swaggart.
There are a few bad apples in every barrel. Every apple in your barrel is what I am used for. But I want to tell you, you know what? They pick on, certainly, and everywhere you go in life, certainly in the ministry, you're going to find a couple real disappointments. But the vast majority of people in the ministry, like Billy Graham and Robert Schuller and so many others, are doing a great work for God. The same as the police department. They say, hey, there's a lot of rotten cops who are brutal and racist. Sure, there are a few, but the great majority are terrific. He tries to point the finger
don't use the word
at the minority. I'm talking about the majority, and the majority are fine here in the United States of America. What do you think?
I need a chance to question this guy here again. Wally, let me just tell you again that we believe in true communism. So when you talk about Russia, I have a feeling if you were in Russia, you'd be saying how great communism was, because you're nothing but a right-wing pig. And if it was you were in Russia, you'd be all pro-communism. Now you're American, you're pro-America, so you're a bunch of bull, Wally, you know that.
I would never, how can you say it's stupid? I would never be in the Soviet. I know what communism is. In the Soviet Union, would he have the chance to stand here and say what he's saying against this country? He'd be in Siberia in 5 seconds, right? He should get down on his knees every single day and thank God that he is here in this country, where he has the right to call the president a pig, where he has the right to talk about the Bible, where he has the right to talk about the government. If we had communism here in this country, he would not dare stand up and talk against this country, or he'd be locked behind bars, and by the way, that's where he belongs anyway.
I tell you what, I do live on my knees and pray every day to God by smoking the bud.
It's only, it's only because of our great freedom in America that we allow even scum like you to have the freedom of speech. Only because of our great government. Freedom of speech, and all freedom of the press. It's only because of this that you can talk this way. You couldn't do it in the Soviet Union. You couldn't do it in Cuba. You couldn't do it in Nicaragua. So you're damn lucky to be here that you can't spout off your filthy poison.
Well, let me tell you something. What's coming out of your mouth is so dirty and vile, it may cause AIDS. I want to give you a condom here to clean your mouth out.
I noticed that one was slightly used. Now we know why he was late coming on stage today. Some of his fans from West Hollywood were in his dressing room, and one of them made the mistake of bending over in front of the ball.
Sexual habits here, because I can remember backstage and think of the night you being with 16 and 17-year-old women. Bring that one. Woo! backstage at Thick of the Night, when we were on Thick of the Night one time, they told me they had to stop, they had to get you to stop bringing your 16 and 17-year-old women backstage with you.
You filthy goddamn pervert!
Whoa! Whoa!
You told them I'm lying, you're lying.
The fact his wife. The fact his wife is from Ukraine.
Was pending a remark will go. Now you take that back on, I'm smashing your face in.
Whoa! Whoa!
Stupid, filthy, rotten bastard. I will not stand here and take that. I'll smash your filthy face in and I mean it.
Whoa!
I will not stand here and have you say something about my character like that. And it's not acceptable unless you take it back now. I swear right now, I am filing a lawsuit of slavery against you right now. You take it back or not?
You take it back what you said about me.
I did not say, you stupid idiot, you're so drugged out. I said that as a gag, you stupid moron. All right, that's better. Okay, now you know the right truth.
At this time, over there, if I can return back to your corner over there. Open it up to student questions. What we're doing is come down here, and so we can get the microphone.
Mr. George, can you please, Wally?
Yes.
What exactly do you mean? Women shouldn't have rights?
No. I am against the Equal Rights Amendment. I say women have enough rights right now. The ERA is getting the smoke screen. You know, right on the books right now, it says in Washington, D.C., the Bill of Rights, that you cannot discriminate in the job market or any other place.
Boy, are you naive.
Of race or sex or creed. I say we already have rights for women. Women should have rights, but we don't need another Equal Rights Amendment. Do you think so? Okay.
I agree with you that we live in a great country. Why is it good that not just people like North, there's a lot of drug users in this country? Do you think it's a social condition because of the way our society operates that people take drugs so much?
I think what has happened is we've had a breakdown of the family unit in America. And what Ronald Reagan has said for so long, and it's true, we need to return to the family unit. What's happened? Mother and dad don't give a damn what their kids are doing anymore. They let them do whatever they want to do, say whatever they want to say. And that's why so many of the youth of our country have gone astray. I say we got to get back to the family. That is the backbone of America. The family, God, country, patriotism, all that kind of thing. I think we've gotten away from that, but Ronald Reagan tried to turn us around. In the past 8 years, I think he did a hell of a good job. I wish he was still the President of the United States for another 12 years.
And let me answer that question. The reason people are taking drugs is because they're not happy with what's going on here in America. And basically, if you notice, when you take the marijuana when you're younger, you usually rebel against your parents, because your parents are the epitome of the government. They are the rich pigs that are oppressing you. The government doesn't tell you what to do, your parents tell you what to do. They're rich pigs, and that's why we're holding against them.
He never had any parents. He was hatched in a cave somewhere.